Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to 6th, 7th and 8th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you in today's class. In today's class, we will be understanding and learning about the word diversity. We will be understanding what it is and of course, what different types of diversity we have in our country. So I hope that all of you are ready for the class. Good evening everyone. Those of you who are watching this video later, I welcome you all and all of you who are here. Do tell me everyone, can you hear me and can you see me clearly and can you hear me clearly? Good evening everyone, good evening. I hope that all of you are in a very good health. I welcome you all. Good evening, good evening. It's the first session of class 6th, right? We're starting with the pol science and we are discussing about the understanding diversity. Thank you everyone for letting me know that everything is perfectly fine. And tell me everyone, how many of you have liked the thumbnail? Now I can't show you over here, but of course, how many of you like the thumbnail everyone? See, your team is working really very hard, right? They're creating amazing thumbnails. Yes. Is it possible? Right, the thumbnail was really very nice, right? So please make sure everyone you hit the like button for the video, right? Please make sure these small things give a lots of happiness. Yes, thank you so much everyone. Thank you so much and I can see so many of you are here. Yes, we're talking about this interesting thumbnail. So please everyone make sure you hit the like button. Hello, hello. Yes. I'm very little unwell, but now hopefully I'll be fine. I just got a little bit of cough and cold. Thank you for, yes, thank you. I will be taking care of myself. Thank you so much everyone. Yes, right, and do take care of yourself also. Okay everyone. Yes, so now we can move back. Good evening, good evening. I can see so many of you here and I love the energy. So let's get started everyone. So what we'll be discussing in today's class is the understanding diversity. So we'll start with a very classic example, right? A very sweet example I'm sure all of you encounter in your day-to-day life. So tell me everyone, how many of you greet by saying, let's suppose, right, different words we have, right? So let me ask you, how many of you greet in these ways? We have just taken few examples, right? It's not that this is the only way, only few examples just for us to start the session over here. Or we have different set of people and how they greet, right? So of course we have Vanakkam, we have Sastriyakal, we have Namaste, we have Khammagani, right? What else we have? You can write, we usually say hello or hi, right? We greet good morning sometime to people. Yes, yes, Assalamu alaikum, absolutely correct. So we have different ways of greeting, right? And of course, if you look at our country, specifically we have so much, I would use a word over here, which is, we have so many different ways and we represent the individuals, right? And it's an amazing feeling to be surrounded with lots and lots of different type of culture, language all together. I'm sure whenever you hear about these words, that comes to your mind that wow, we live in an amazing country. So everyone, we will be starting with the very first chapter. The name of the chapter is Understanding Diversity. It's the very first chapter in the political science. So I hope that all of you are ready because it will be the very first time that you will be studying SST as a subject in class 6. Till now you might have studied it, but maybe the packaging of the subject was very different, but now we will be starting with it. So let's get started. Yes. So of course when we talk about our country, we have huge diversity. We will be understanding the meaning of what is the diversity mean, right? But over here, we have this cute, very beautiful GIF, right? And of course you can see we have so much. We have the trains, we have the planes, we have the yoga, we have the India Gate, we have tiger, right? We have peacocks. That just represents our country. So everyone, in today's class, please make sure you stay with us till the end because we will be finishing this whole chapter today. Right? We will be looking at the whole chapter. So please make sure you stay with us. And these are the subtopics that we will be studying in today's class. Right? We can broadly divide the chapter into 3 subparts. That what is diversity, why diversity is important, and where do we see diversity around us. Okay, everyone, you can take a screenshot of this. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Gaurav, Adraja, then we have Rudrakshi, yes, Ansh, Blink, Mariam, all of you, good evening, Princess Word, good evening, Shan, awesome, okay. So I hope that all of you have taken the screenshot. Chaliye. Now, let me ask you a very easy question, everyone. What, according to you, is a diversity? Now, of course, if you're watching this video later, do write your comment section, do write your answers in the comment section below. I'll be reading your answers. So, what is a word diversity means? I want you to write the answer in the comment section, everyone. And in the chat, quickly. Diversity is a very interesting word. Diversity itself means variety. Right? Different types of varieties or types we have. Absolutely correct. Many types. Right? Lot of variation, lot of variety. Now, in this particular chapter, we are talking about the diversity in our country. So, if we have to define the diversity, we can say that the diversity refers to the presence of people from various culture and religion in a same organization or a group. And one of the best example we can talk about, the real example all of you see on a daily basis, is the example of a classroom. In your classroom itself, you will have different set of students. They speak different language, they follow different religion, they have different culture at their home. But yet, together you all form a class. Okay? So, the presence of the variety or a different culture, people together in one organization or a class, an example if you're taking off of a class, we call it as the diversity. Everyone, I hope that you are clear what is diversity, and I want all of you to be interacting with me, not with your friends over here. I want you to focus over here. It's a very small class. We'll be quickly looking at the concepts, right? We value your time, everyone. Here at BYJU'S, we believe that your time is super valuable. So we're just focusing on the class and I want you to do the same. Right? Good. Very good. If I ask you a question, please do write your answer in the comment section below. Awesome. Now that we are clear with diversity, let's understand why the diversity is important. Now, of course, we know that diversity we have around us and why it is important. It actually helps us to add the values, right? And of course, we have amazing experience. Every day you have a new experience. For example, so, you know, my native state is Rajasthan. And I'm very blessed, I would say, that my father was in defense. And we used to live at different states altogether. Right? So, I've spent my time in Uttar Pradesh. I've spent my time in Jammu and Kashmir. I've spent my time in Tamil Nadu, in Jharkhand. Right? So, what we have, and Gujarat also. So, I was there at different places. Each of these places offers different set of food, different set of culture, different geographical conditions, and different environment altogether. So it gave me the new experience, right? So it adds lots of value and new experience to your life. It actually teaches us the unity. That's all of you are saying that, ma'am, unity is diversity, right? Of course, we have different cultures around and we learn something from each of these. So it actually teaches us the unity, and that's actually help us to understand and adjust in the adverse conditions, right? And of course, makes us more tolerant. Now, it should not be the case, right? That, okay, you know what? Okay, my culture is the best culture. No. Right? If you live with a different set of different types of culture altogether, you become more and more understanding about them and we respect them, right? So diversity actually helps us to become more tolerant. Apart from that, it gives us more peace and give us, right, to respect the differences that we have around the society. Everyone, are we clear? Yes, come on, come on. Yes, so we are discussing about the diversity. We know that when we have different set of groups, right? Different varieties of culture present at one place, right, in an organization. At a mass level, we call it as diversity. Yes, I've just repeated it. Good, very good. So we are clear with this, that why the diversity is important. Now let's understand the different types of diversity we have around us. So we have diversity in skills, diversity in culture, diversity in religion, and diversity in the geographical areas. Okay? See, I will be repeating it. You can go back and see. I will be repeating it again, but after some time. Now everyone, let's talk about the skills. Okay, how many of you can swim? Raise your hand, everyone. You can write in the comment section. Sorry, write in the chat. How many of you can swim? Yes, very good, very good. Right? Not me, okay. I can swim. Yes, I can see some of the me's. So swimming is a skill, right? Swimming is a skill. So we have diversity in the skills also. We have different set of professions, right? Like this. See, we have the cricket. If we take an example of the cricket sports, which is a very huge sport, very famous sports in our country, right? So, of course, cricket is a skill over here, and in that also we see a different diversity altogether, right? We have bowler, we have the bowler in the team, we have the wicket keeper, and of course we have the batsman. And of course we have the fielders, which everyone will be taking that responsibility of. But in this also, we have the skills, right? We see the different set of skills altogether. In your school also, you will see that we have various teachers. There is a separate maths teacher, science teacher, English teacher, Hindi teacher, Sanskrit teacher, PT teacher, right? In science also there will be division, in SST also there will be division. We have vice principal, right? We have principal, etc. We have music teacher also. So we have the diversity in the skills also. I'm sure your parents' profession, right, will be different. Not each one of us parents are in the same profession. They will be in a different profession altogether. So we see diversity in the skills also. That's really very important, everyone. Okay? Are we clear? Yeah, dance may also we have different skills. Sorry. Okay. So everyone, let me quickly have a poll with you. Right? So, very interesting question, everyone. You can vote. Which of the following statement is not true about diversity? Do you think we'll be able to have the polls? Just A, B, C, D. Yes, thank you. So everyone, you have to pick that which of the statement is not true about diversity over here. Here's a question for all of us. Make us more intolerant, right? Paves way for peaceful society, help recognize and respect the difference. Or the last option, teach us the value of unity. Which of these is not, right, is not true about diversity? The poll is there, everyone, happening on the chat, right? Please make sure you quickly vote there. Very good. Okay, I can see that majority of you have voted, so we can end the poll. Seems like 87 of you have voted for the correct answer. Right, and that is option number A. That definitely is not true about the diversity. Diversity actually teaches us to be more tolerant. Very good, everyone. Super good. So till now we have discussed what is diversity. Right, we have understood if there's a presence of the variety of group of people who follow different culture, religion, and if they're present at one particular place in an organization or a mass level, we call it as the diversity. Example, we can call it out the example of the classroom. Then we discuss why the diversity is important. It is super important because it makes people more tolerant. Right? It actually paves a way for a peaceful society. It actually helps us to recognize and respect the differences that we have in society, and very important, it actually teaches the value of unity. So till now, all of us have understood about this. Moving ahead, let's talk about the diversity in the culture and the religions and the geographical diversity. So here, everyone, again, oh wow, beautiful, right? Now, in our country, right, we are so privileged that we can actually witness the different types of religion, and of course we have festivals related to these, right? Now this week only on Saturday, right, we have a very important festival. We have Eid, right? After some time, we have another festivals. We have Diwali, we have Christmas, we have Pongal, we have Uttarayan, different names, right? But all of these festivals are super important, and as a student, I'm sure you enjoy all the festivals, and it just tells us about the different type of cultures and religions we have around our country, right? So, let's talk about the diversity in religion. In India, right, there is no official religion. In many countries around the world, there is official religion and people has to follow that certain religion, okay? But in our country, we have the freedom of following the religion that we believe in. We can practice it, we can preach it, we can talk about it freely. So, in our country, right, we have different set of religion, right? We have temples for Hindus, right? Of course, we have Islam as a religion, we have Sikh as a religion, we have Christianity, right? We have Buddhism, we have Jainism, right? We have Parsis. So we have different set of religions, and all of these religions teaches about one important thing, that God is there, right? And of course, they all talk about the peace and harmony in the society. Everyone, yes, agree? Right? Every religion teaches us the same message, that we should be living with peace and harmony with the people around us. Yes? So it's such an amazing thing, right? To witness so many religion, right? And to see that how the different religion follows their culture, follows their festivals. It's amazing. And India being an amazing country, we have so much diversity. So much diversity in our country in terms of the religion. Yes. Now we use a word that we'll be learning in the upcoming classes, right? That India is a secular country. So we don't have a religion, official religion. Any religion that we want to follow, we can follow. Good, very good. I can see lots of thumbs up. Now we have discussed about the diversity in skills, diversity in religion, and now let's talk about diversity in culture. Everyone, now you tell me, I'm sure we can relate to the cultures, right? For example, if a person wears a turban, right, and that turban is very colorful, we'll say, oh, you know what, I think that person is from Rajasthan. The thumbnail you can see me wearing a turban, that's very colorful. It represents the Rajasthan state, right? So, specifically, we have different cultures, languages, different art form, different clothing material that actually represent. Now, let me ask you a question. Kanjivaram saris are famous from which particular state? Yes, everyone, quickly tell me. Right? Kanjivaram saris represents which culture, I would say? Now, we see the Kanjivaram silk saris, right? In which part of a country? Quickly, everyone. Oh, thank you for giving the answers, everyone. Amazing. Right? So, of course, when we talk about the Kanjivaram sari, we know that it has a history that goes to the Tamil Nadu. There's a place, of course, over there. We have silk saris. Mysore silk is famous, right? Of course. We have different sets of saris all together. In Assam, we have Munga silk. In Surat, we have Bandhani print, right? Bandej print. Very good, everyone. Right? Leheriya print is there in Rajasthan. If we talk about Chanderi is there in Surat. Very good. So we have different types of designs altogether. Tat work is there in Kolkata. So we have, again, it's a culture, right? It's the cloth becomes a part of the culture. So we have different culture altogether, and we see different types of representation in that. We have the languages, right? Different types of languages that are spoken throughout our country. And apart from that, we have different types of art form, different type of food that we eat, different types of clothes that we wear. All of it will come under the diversity in the culture. Everyone, yes? Interesting, right? See, if you go to a bus stop or a train or any of the public transportation place, right, if you sit and observe the people, you will be able to actually identify varieties of culture you will be able to see. Yes? See, some of the women puts the bindi, some of the women don't put the bindi. Then some of the women will be wearing a nose ring, right? Some of them don't wear. Some of the men will be wearing dhoti kurta, right? Some of them will be wearing that salwar kameez type of clothes. Yes, so you will be able to see lots and lots of difference. Now, of course, with the technology, sometime if you're living in a city, all people look same because they wear a similar kind of dress. But if you go to the internal part of our country, you'll be able to see the drastic difference, right? And you'll be able to identify the culture, right, of the people. Yes, very good, very good. So, in the culture, we'll talk about the different types of languages, food, right, art form. You're asking, oh, this was actually a homework question for me, right? How many languages do you, I know 5 languages. I can understand, I can read and write something. Yes. Different clothes, different food, yummy, yummy food. If you go to different places, you try the food, right? It's super yummy. Okay. Now everyone, we're moving to the last part of it. It's a very small session. We are covering each and everything, and over here what we have is the geographical diversity, right? We have geographical diversity also because India is a huge country. We have deserts, right? We have oceans, basically, we have the seas, we have the hills, right? We have the desert also. So when we have so much diversity in our geography, definitely the people, the environment, the way they behave, the food that they eat will vary. So this becomes super important topic from this particular chapter. So please make sure you go and read it. Over here, we'll be discussing about what is the reason behind the diversity. Of course, we have discussed. We have the different geographical areas, right? Yes, because they have settled at that particular place at different areas, and that's how they have taken the various things. Then people migrate to new places for their trade, for their work, and that's how there's a mixing of the culture altogether. Then people who left their homes due to any other reason, right, they will be sharing the cultures with the other. Yes. Yes, Gauri, I will repeat that. Give me some time. Okay. Everyone, are we clear? Come on. We are clear, right? Again, a very important question can be asked in your examination. What is the reason behind the India have so much diversity? Diversity is nothing but the presence of the different set of people, right, massed together, which follows different culture, different religion altogether, right? We call it as the diversity. Varieties we see over there. Yes, very good. Now everyone, there's an example in our textbook that talks about the 2 important parts of our country. That's the Ladakh and Kerala. So both of these are very historical places, right? And definitely they are there. So Ladakh is there in the north part, right? In Jammu and Kashmir, right? It has very less rainfall. The food is different. The food that they eat is mostly the meat and the milk product of the goat, sheep, and right. Major religion followed in Ladakh is Buddhism and Islam. Languages is Ladakhi, Tibetan, Urdu and Balti, right? If you talk about the Kerala, it is present in the southernmost part of our country, southwest, right? It has fertile soil. We call it as a God's own country. The soil is really very fertile, right? And it has good amount of rainfall. Food habitat mein, it has rice, fishes, vegetables, vegetables are a very important staple food. Then of course major religion mein, they have different varieties of religion that are followed. Christianity, we have Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, Buddhism, right? All of these religion. And language mein we have Malayalam and English. Then of course if we talk about the geographical and the historical facts, right? Both of these places have a good trade history. Both of these places have their wires connected to the trade, right? And that becomes very important. That's because we see over here the mixing and people moving over here and coming. Of course, Kerala is very famous for the spices, right? And Ladakh, of course, have the sheep, which the wool that is taken from them, and they have been made the pashmina shawls. So both of these places have their own identity, right? In terms of the material that they produce, the food that they have, the language that they spoke. And this is how we understand that even though these 2 countries are a part of our country, both of these places, right, have complete different culture, different religions, right? Not entirely different religions, but different cultures specifically. And just because of the geographical presence. Everyone, are we clear with this? Yes, are we clear? Come on, are we clear with this? 7th class will start really very soon. Everyone, quick thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be taking care of myself. So everyone, we can say that the geographical diversity plays a very, very important role, right? The history of the region comes into the picture, different types of flora and fauna, different types of plants and animal, different types of landscape which we are, food habits, clothing style, and religious practices, right? All of these will be helping us to understand about the diversity altogether. Everyone, are we clear? Yes, very good, very good. So everyone, are you ready for a question? A single, chotu sa pyara sa little cute question, interesting question? Yes, here we go everyone. Here we have the question. Some marriages include a ceremony called as nikah, which we see in Islam, and involves the rituals of feras and kanyadan, which we see in the various customs of Hindus, right? This is the example. These are the example of what? Geographical diversity, linguistic diversity. Linguistic over here means the language. Religious diversity or emotional diversity. Everyone, this is really very easy, right? Yes, you will have the polls and you can vote now. A, B, C, D. You have to pick from the A, B, C, D. Very good, very good. I can see some few correct answer. Yes, everyone. Everyone, polls are there. Please make sure you quickly vote. Yes. So till now, everyone, we have discussed about the diversity, and I will be revising really very quickly now. Yes, but all of you quickly vote. Amazing. So we can end the poll. 82% of you are voting for the correct answer, and the correct answer is option number C, religious diversity. Very good, everyone. Very, very good. So with this, we are done with the word diversity. We know what is diversity. We have discussed the types of diversity also. Now let's understand the very important slogan. I'm sure all of you have heard about it, that unity in diversity. We always call our country, right? We have unity in diversity. We are all united in the different cultures, different religion, different geographical areas. We are all together. So what is that? Of course, Jawaharlal Nehru in his famous book, right, Discovery of India, have mentioned that we have a huge sense of commitment together, right? And of course, we see lots of beliefs or practices and we acknowledge and we support it, right? How we have the diversity is really very again important. We have the historical context, right? We fought against the Britishers all together. During our struggling days, right, with the Britishers, during a freedom fight, we all came together and fought for our country. So here we can see that when we came together, we got the independence. And there's a very famous quote which is used, right, by the Britishers, that divide and rule. They thought that they can easily divide us because we have so much variation. But they was not very successful in doing that, right? We were together. So this is the source of strength, right? That we are all united all together. So this tells us, everyone, that even in the difference of the diversity, we believe in one, right? And of course, we have our national anthem, which clearly tells about, extremely sorry, right? The national anthem of our country, it actually captures, right, the diversity and the unity that we have in our country. So it becomes super important, right, for us to acknowledge also. Yes, everyone? Yes. Yeah, we have seen some unfortunate, incident happened in our history, but we always came together and super strong. Yes, very good, everyone. So with this, I would say that we are actually done. Now we'll take up your doubts and then we'll quickly revise. Do you have any doubts, everyone? So it's a doubt board now. I'll be able to take your doubts. Please make sure to ask your doubts. And then we'll be quickly revising this chapter and we'll be done then. Yes, you will be getting the notes on the Telegram group. After the class, I will be sharing this notes with you on the Telegram group of 6th, 7th and 8th of BYJU'S. So please make sure you join it. No doubt, very good. Good everyone. So let's quickly revise. Yeah, if you have doubt, please write your doubt, Ashu. Yes. Yes, Rabindranath Tagore. He composed our national anthem. Geographical diversity. So geographical diversity we can define in such a way, the diversity that we see because of the geographical types. And of course, we can say that we have different types of geographical areas and that affects the diversity of the culture, right? The food, the art, and of course, the how basically the things are being working over there. Yes, Gaurav, it's a yes, it was the plan for that. Yes. Okay. Yes, Vibhu Singh, I think that I have answered your question. Different types of diversity. Ashu, we have the diversity of religion, right? Diversity in religion, diversity in culture, right? We have diversity in skills, and then we have the geographical diversity. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. So, everyone, let's quickly recap now that you don't have any doubts. I can see I've answered your doubt. So in today's class, everyone, we have studied what is diversity. So when we have the presence, right, when we have the presence of the different set of culture, the religion, people at a mass level coming together, right, we call it as the diversity. You can take an example of your classroom, maybe an office space, right? Then why the diversity is important? Diversity actually helps us to become more tolerant, help us to have a peaceful society, help us to recognize and respect the difference that we see, and definitely help us to have the understanding about the different religion and culture and live with the harmony. Then where do we see diversity? Of course, we see diversity all around us in four different types, right? As we discussed. And then what is unity in diversity? Even though we are all different, we are together, right? Unity means togetherness. Okay? So this is what we have studied. Everyone, are you clear with it? Yes, come on quickly. Please make sure if you're new here, do take a moment and hit that like button. Yes. Everyone, please make sure you hit that like button and do subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, please do that. Notes you'll be getting on the Telegram. Yes, example of unity and diversity. Bache, our country is the best example of unity and diversity. Right, we are all together. For example, our sports team. Let's suppose our Indian cricket team or women hockey team. You see diversity over there, but they are playing for a country, right? Yes? Good. With that, everyone, I'll end my session. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and joining the class. You can watch this class later also. You can watch it at a higher speed, right? If you're watching it later. Yes, it will be great. Now, in the comment section, everyone, you can write the homework answer. You can find that how many religion and languages we have in our country. Okay? How many languages and religion do we have in our country? Please, I'll be waiting for your answer in the comment section below, so please make sure you do that. Yes? And over here we have beautiful picture, and of course we have different representation. Yes, awesome, everyone. So please make sure you hit the like button, everyone, and subscribe to the channel. We have got you covered, and we will be making sure that you stay with us and you enjoy the learning process. Yes, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be meeting really very soon. Right? Do take care of yourself. Right? Please make sure you read the NCERT chapter, right? Start from the beginning. It's the very first time that you'll be reading the Pol Science book, so it's important, right, for us to start with a great beginning. So please make sure you're reading your NCERT textbook. It's a very, very good practice. Yes, with that, everyone, I'll end my session. Thank you so much, everyone. Do take care of yourself. Keep yourself super safe and healthy. We'll be meeting really very soon. Until that time, keep on learning with BYJU'S. Lots of love, everyone. Bye-bye.